Prosecutors in the case against Casey Anthony today say they will not use one of their most controversial pieces of evidence in a murder trial.
We are talking about a secret jail video made of Anthony the day her daughter's remains were discovered. West New's Bob Keeling joins us live in the newsroom. Bob, prosecutors also say they don't even plan to mention it.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. And this video, frankly, has been a hot potato from the very beginning and the subject of 2 years of legal fighting to try to suppress it. This week, the defense planned to fight a motion to keep it out of Casey's murder trial, but now they won't have to. Prosecutors in the case against Casey now say they won't use a wrenching jailhouse video of Anthony's extreme emotional reaction the day her daughter Kaylee's remains were found. Anthony reportedly doubled over and began to hyperventilate watching the breaking news coverage.
What does it mean? Is it a grieving mother or is it a guilty person? It's open interpretation.
Defense attorney Richard Hornsby says the tape could be taken more than one way, and worse.
Of all the evidence that's been obtained in this case, the video of how Casey Anthony reacted to the jail was the one piece of evidence that clearly was a result of law enforcement overstepping their bounds.
By avoiding any and all mention of the tape, Hornsby says prosecutors can blunt defense arguments of a setup, and more than that, avoid the danger this tape represents.
It's the one piece of evidence that the appellate court might grasp onto in reverse, and there's no need to jeopardize the entire case over one piece of questionable evidence.
The legal battle over this tape started 2 years ago when Judge Stan Strickland ruled against its release, calling it highly inflammatory and likely to create a hardened attitude among potential jurors. Now the jury won't see it, and neither will we.
It's unlikely that anybody will ever see this video unless, for some reason, it's introduced as rebuttal evidence by the state.
Now, in anticipation of a couple of days of hearings over evidentiary matters, prosecutors also acknowledge they won't use Anthony's statements to investigators the day of her indictment in October of '08, or testimony from a jailhouse confidant named Maya Durkovic, who claimed that Casey told her she used to knock out Kaylee. Jim.
Bob, thanks so much.